And now some comments from Chip Geddes. Congratulations to me for beating Murphy's ass this weekend and winning the Super Bowl. And to Coble for beating Banner this weekend for third place. Nothing like seeing the FFW guys going 0 for last week of the season. I hope this doesn't end the FFW season as well. I cannot take all the credit for winning this championship, so I'd like to thank 3 special people that helped me get through the season and the week leading up to the Super Bowl. At this point, Chip just goes on to thank Jeff for fluffing him, and George for fluffing them, and Marvin Harrison for making vague Dwight Schrute jokes.
Na Fantasy Football Week. I'm Brian Banter.
And I am Sean Murphy. Playoffs are over.
We lost.
It sucks. Let's get right to it.
The Wilmington Fantasy Football League Super Bowl match Murphy's Tied to the Tracks team versus Chip's Geddes Boys' own Murphy team. The matchup was nothing short of spectacular as each team prepared to ride their workhorses to victory. Unfortunately for Murph, LaDainian Tomlinson could only muster 13 points while Marvin Harrison blew up for the second straight week to give Chip the championship. Each person accepted the victory and defeat professionally. Murphy was found in his shower sucking his thumb, screaming, "Why? Why? Why?" While Chip was seen running out of his house doing suck-it arms, yelling, "Crystarinas for everyone!"
I'm making a lot of gestures in there, though.
I dig gestures.
Okay.
About time you woke up. We've only been doing this show for 11 fucking weeks.
All right. I was thinking Anthony because I wanted you to do the Anthony impression.
Hey, Rooster! Can you give me a cigarette or at least a light? I think I found me a stub here that's got at least a couple puffs on it.
Coble beat Banner this week to earn third place in the Wilmington Football League. Banner made all the right roster moves, but he could not top Coble's money squad. As a wise man once said, if I hit Richmond and get my fluffer, then there is no reason to get back in the car to do any more driving. Truer words have never been spoken.
Smart dude. Cliff's dick in a box gets points from everybody. And loses by 1 to his magical nemesis, Harry Potter. Morcos gets a total of 5 points from 4 positions, but rides the coattails of the rookie sensation, Maurice Jones-Drew. Cliff's response to the final game loss: "I'm just strategizing for next year's draft." Morco's response: "I won? Cool."
Do you know what nemesis means? Do you know what magical nemesis means? I have 14 pigs that could bone a man in a day.
What the fuck? I have seen Snatch.
Woo! Fagan beat Brad 122 points to 66. And as my co-host Brian Banner astutely pointed out, doubled Brad's point score. Through the last 2 years, Brad's team has won him a total of $20. Yes. Brad, how about this? Next year, you pay me $50. I'll go outside, kick in the nuts, and we'll call it even.
Chip, 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 chip. No lie, folks. We practiced writing his name. George played Anthony this weekend.
Good job, buddy.
Good job, George. Appreciate the birthday shout out. We got one more. We got one more for you. One more for you.
Mark Getty's got a raw deal this season.
Raw like shrimp.
Mark Getty's got a raw deal this season.
Raw like fish.
Mark Getty's got a raw deal this season.
Raw like an oyster.
Brian Banner's an ass.
How big of an asshole is he?
Mark Getty's got a raw deal this season. It was so raw.
I'm good. That shit's
Mark
good.
Getty's got a raw deal this season.
How raw was it?
It was so raw. That team's averaged almost 100 points a game against his team, while against everyone else, they averaged 86. He stepped up to beat Kurt, who is still only starting players on the injured reserve, but as Cliff has taught us, a win is a win. Better luck next year, buddy.
Is that 3 funnies? Yeah, we've been calling it the Wilmington Football League the whole time.
East Coast Football League.
No one's perfect.
Thank you for being a friend.
Da 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 da, and back again.
Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party and invited everyone
One you knew,
you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, "Thank you for being a friend." Why? This has been 2006 Fantasy Football Week.
and we have to thank the East Coast Football League for participating and being good sports about all
I
of
swear
our.
it was the Wilmington Football
I
League.
thought it was too, but all of our banter, ballyhoo antics. You guys were the butt of our jokes more than once.
Thank you, Kurt, Mark, Cliff, James.
Anthony Harris, aka Boom Howard, George, I wake up at 5:30 every afternoon. Gettys, Brad, don't pick the way I pick. Dilworth,
Scott Fagan, Brian Banner, David Coble,
my co-host Sean Murphy for helping to put this on, and our champion this year, and league commissioner. Thank you all.
Thanks for watching. You guys are the best.
We will see you next year. And maybe a little bit in between.
Oh. Teaser, teaser, teaser alert. Thanks for watching.
I'm Brian Banter.
I'm Sean Murphy. And I say...
Good afternoon!
What's up? It's Kevin. Kevin Murphy. Fantasy Football Week? You know, your F-tick. Yeah. So I hear you came into some money this weekend. Mm-hmm. Can I have some?
Cut!